my brawler. Or my fighter. They call it a brawler, but it's a fighter. Okay, middle forest. I can get some next star up gear. But anyway, let me know. I was having a conversation because I was listening to Salty Cracker. I'm making fun of liberal dumb fucks that do stupid shit. Which I can't lie, a lot of liberal people do something dumb and fucking good. Like everybody does. I just listen to the stuff that I fucking like. So I believe people that have video evidence of people not actually are fucking true. There's so much video evidence out there. A lot of people do love stuff. I came to the bathroom one day and he was like listening to, or he came to the bathroom and I was in the shower and I was listening to something. Fighters is really... But anyway, so like... We're just having a conversation about that. I'm just like... It's like... That's what I'm like, I just don't care about politics.
Trial start!
Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark balls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Target eliminated. Good work. Success!
I'm just like, if I don't like politics. Oh my god. I got
its
It's
mission.
funny. Like,
Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Pissed off people get overpowered. And it's like, why are you getting so mad over that shit? It's like, you're getting fucking mad over a cultist act. It's a cultist act.
Yeah.
I say that out of respect because people don't know that they fall Satan acts. like one of the things we talked about it. It's the mindset of someone that doesn't believe God. He believes God exists, but he doesn't believe in the transparency of the word. And Jesus tells us about people like that.
Trial start. PSE burst. Success. Climax.
So as we were talking about that stuff, that's why I just stopped caring about it. Why do you want to celebrate Halloween? It's part of the season. Like, it's been proven to be satanic, but saying that, that it's not. Like, well, what it originated from was satanic as fuck. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad stuff. Like, it's a slaughter of people and shit. Like, they wear scary costumes to ward off spirits and shit. Like the spirit realm, they knew about the spirit realm back then a lot more nowadays. People, that's why people think it's not, people think it's after the 1,000-year peace. It's posting and out there. People don't understand how bad it is. So it's up to you. I don't know, it's just when people talk about stuff like that. It doesn't like irritate me, especially comes to my face. Because they thought preaching that's a bad person or something. I was like, no one's a bad person. It's being a bad guy.
Go get him! Trial start. Nice job. Success. Success.
Yeah, and you get the next star up and items. Actually, I could
Trial start.
every time we talk about politics.
Success.
Let's find out about politics too much. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, if I don't get the skills,
Trial start. Success. PSE burst. Success.
Dark Fall's arrival confirmed. We need you to divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged. We're counting on you.
Fucking enemy dead. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ranger's just amazing. You can just use too much shooting all day long. It's really fucking powerful.
This reading.
That makes sense.
Trial start.
Target eliminated. Good work.
I'm gonna go back and get the Ranger.
Success.
Just having that galleon thing is really fucking good.
Thanks for stopping by. Come by anytime, okay?
Oh man, okay. put my dad's up in that. The thing is with them, they're like... He's always at the same time. Like, these are what you keep talking about with people. Like, you know, when that's your loved one, you know, they won't sit there and get into it. So say a lot of stuff that leaving it and stuff. You keep on ignoring it.
This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start.
Like, the more that we start to learn about how these works and how actually you really start to learn that, you know, these are Yeah, the focus mage is just better. Because I'm just killing you. Oh man. Get nippy outside. I wish I rest my still. Food. Worked out really hard today. We got really fucking hard. Every time I look at anything that's going on in the world, I always look at it from just back. What am I trying to say? I look at it from two ways. As a newborn person, I look at things from how much hatred that there is, or how much lack of love that there is, stuff like that. People can hate people and still love people. Lack of love is one of the things that most people tend not to have too much of. Even though they love people, I guess sometimes they don't fucking show it too much, but they do. Honest truth is, people love people. They can say a bunch of cool stuff towards each other and that, but you know, I heard it all. You know, I did it myself and that. And all I have to say is, all hate talk is just you not understanding the person enough. At least that's what I think about hate talk. Like, I don't hate anybody. I think everybody has their own way of living life. But the only reason why I would say I don't hate anybody as much, if not at all, when I say as much, I mean that there's still hatred in my heart for certain things. Like I hate people that are fucking evil. I hate evil people. I hate being a sinner. But I don't take it to heart to be like, oh, if you're a sinner, you're a bad person. Everybody's a sinner. It's not a thing. How much do we hide from people that God only sees? If I seriously look at my life in full, all the thoughts I had, all the things that I've ever said, do I regret it? I regret a lot of things I said. I regret my health that way living. When you're young, you're stupid and ignorant, but when you get older, you either stay a certain way, but Always. Always. You're always going to stay a specific way. Some people don't change that much to come
Enemy
down
presence
this way.
detected. Please be careful.
That's because change is hard because you have, like I say, it's hard to change people's minds just because change is just difficult. You need help changing. I say that's one of the biggest hardest things to do is the fucking PlayStation part. Wait that, but when you look at it, it's like, how can you change as a person? And the biggest thing is to know who you are, to know who yourself is perfectly. All your bad, all your good, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And obviously, once you start to learn all that stuff, then you start to grow as a human being. But you have to start off with knowing yourself. Oh, fucking sneeze. Oh, man. But what do people mean by, like, actual change? Well, when we look at it from, like, say, if you want to do it or not. Normally, the act of, like, kindness towards someone changes. So say, if someone's being nice to you, and you are always angry or mad or something like that, that niceness will change your heart. Obviously, people don't want to look at from that perspective, but that's fine. It does change your art. Because if someone's always mean to you, you're going to be more aggressive. There's just a common knowledge with anything. If someone does something to you, you're going to be more aggressive, more pent up, more upset, more this, more that. And then, you know, then your day goes on being pissy, upset, angry. But if people are nice to you, like you live in a nice household where people are not mean and not ignorant and shit like that. You're gonna start seeing significant changes in yourself and others. And once you start seeing changes in yourself, then that can kind of spread. The Reggie's was very like, well, it was truthful. Everything he said was truthful. When you act nice towards someone, that niceness can spread.
Trial start. PSE burst.
Appreciate your support.
Success.
Rare drop, what do we get? I got an armor. Cool, that's what I want actually.
PSE climax.
Ow, what made me, motherfucker? Get everybody else. Get off the damn thing, moron! I keep trying to target this damn thing right here. Pull that motherfucker up. Let's see. What armor is. I guess I don't. Yeah, 'cause 70s and 80s you get the 1 more star, to 90s where you get the 3rd star. Yeah, stuff I have now is... no, it's 2 more. So it's 75, then it's 95. Augments are a bit ridiculous. Maybe I was just fucking through with all this stuff. One of the things I learned today in the Bible now, let's talk about Lucifer, the light bringer, Satan, or whatever you want to say his name is he's a ruler of the air. It says it in Ephesians. I think it's the term for that chapter. And every time I thought about that, like, okay, so my aliens and demons, this podcast I was listening to, they're an angelic podcast, you know, they talk about, you know, angels and demons. They're very with the Bible, not using Bible and stuff like that. Yeah. No, my aliens are demons. I trick you to believe in you to get higher conscious and to be closer to God. Alright. That's a pretty satanic ass shit. Really? That's what I got? Over 30 fucking ones? Really? That's what that was.
Thanks for stopping by.
First have increases distance. I can actually look these up now. Okay, so I can select which one I want to do. I think I might just
Come by anytime, okay?
Chad. So anyway, I was listening to this podcast earlier, so I was listening to demons and angels, and I know what are aliens. Number one, they use the Gnostic text of the world. The Gnostics are like the most fucking backwards people I've ever heard. They're very satanic people. I never care what anybody says. When I fully say people are fucking satanic, they believe, they go against God, and they believe that Jesus was never, they take the serpent's ideas, and they do quite a bit, and like, and trying to understand why do people do such things, and I said, well, no, such things, they're ignorant, stupid. They have a lot of issues with their life in that. Sometimes people just do stupid shit, you know, they believe in stuff that doesn't make sense because they want to worship themselves. The Bible says not to worship yourself. And Jesus is very specific on this, because it's idolatry. You're idolizing yourself or others above the Creator. And every single time, it's difficult to say nowadays to sit there and just, you know, live a perfect life in that, because the life is so, say, distracted. And people say they want to idolize anime characters. They get tattoos of anime characters on their stuff and that, and they do this shit a lot too. And they do, and they constantly do it. And they wonder why that there is an issue with your life and that. And yeah, you guys idolize too much shit. You know how much things people idolizing this for? And it happens all the time without even noticing it. Like, well, my favorite celebrity is, why do you have a favorite celebrity? Favorite celebrity like Taylor Swift now. Like, Taylor Swift's a satanic, horrible woman. She's a terrible person. Well, she donates to people, man. She donates to tax write-offs. That's one thing I've noticed about a lot of, like, liberal based people, not even normal people that don't believe in politics at all. I mean, you got close to the people that don't believe that. They're trying to do this and this. You look at those people have to think on that. That's why I don't believe anyone. Like Margie Taylor Greene really kind of like explained that she just innocent money. He's coming out saying, you gotta look at, fucking Candace Owens is a fucking moron too. Like, she's coming out saying some really stupid shit just to get more fucking views, just to get more money and that. But every time people go through that money thing, and they're like, I get all this money and that, people like, yeah, you're idolizing yourself. You say you're a fucking Christian, but you idolize yourself. That's a shotgun. But yeah, a lot of people just idolize the fuck out of things. You idolize yourself when you sit there and do all those stupid things. And then you want to get mad when people get mad at you. Just stop idolizing yourself, man. It's okay to be wealthy, but when you take things to extreme, which you can say a lot of people seem to do nowadays. Oh my god, you guys are really slow. What the fuck are you attacking? Come play your first one. Hey, he's pretty good. Nah, I just need to get a better weapon. Once I get the next tier weapon, these guys are a lot easier to do. Some of these guys got fucking very small lives. But yeah, as a really podcast that they were actually having like adoptees. If people are trying to say, you know, they got adopted, and that was writing a book about it since like the 70s and shit. About alien abductions up. He says like he's like the first time he actually took a mental note of it. Took a mental note of what happened and he wrote down. He said a lot of stuff that he wrote down was just like you know, about how what happened in that, what they talked about in that, and he wrote books based upon his, you know, based upon stuff. And he found out that anything, especially alien-wise, if aliens talk about, say, what, higher conscious, higher levels of thinking, stuff like that, it's implication of God. People say, well, I can be godlike at that, and I always ask people, like, if you can be godlike, then why don't you just do it? Well, I haven't gained enough conscious level yet. It's a spiritual thing. I'm like, if it's spiritual, then why do you... So when you die, that you truly believe that you're going to become this fucking hero of someone of your showing that. Like, dude, that's like fictional fucking retarded shit. Like, that's the stupidest fucking thing I would ever hear someone, like, talk about that. Like, I'm becoming a conscious level of being, and blah, 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 blah. I say, when you say stuff like that, you're just honestly just telling yourself you're kind of fucking dumb, you know, when it comes down to, like, you're a human being. If you don't know that you're a human being, then maybe you need to check your fucking self. Because you're a fucking idiot for, like, even thinking. And I get it why people think that's, like, yeah, it's stuff you watch. People watch stuff all the time that don't make any fucking sense. And they sit there and they watch these people, man, live their lives based upon certain things, man, and they just like keep doing this shit. And you watch anime and that, you watch all these movies and that, you're constantly glorifying yourself with stuff. Like, I can play video games and have fun beating the shit out of people and that, because this game doesn't have a kill ratio. It doesn't show people getting ripped in half and stuff like that, like the stuff that we're used to fucking seeing, you know? I say people are used to like seeing that stuff. And I completely understand. Like right here, I can just lightning all these guys, they'll all be fucking dead. Worked pretty good. Need lightning. Yeah, I do like the bow a lot. I think the bow does really good too. Well, that's just my focus is level fucking 90. I might just do that, just go back to the lightning. It's so fucking powerful. Yeah, it's nauseating how powerful.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, Cyclops is just a fuck off class.
Come by anytime, okay?
Just a fuck off class. I'm curious about this one. But yeah, playing with another person would be great because that group of people don't do. I mean, they deal pretty good damage now. But if I can have someone else, like have like a fighter or something like that, or you know. Okay, so upgrade. Okay, so it basically just use creatures. With summon creatures, not massive AoEs. It is. Wow, this class is actually really good. That is a lot of AoEs. I like that a lot. I love AoE. I mean, single target things are good, but just massive AoE attacks constantly, like that dragon thing blue, it fucking hits everybody. The damage is actually pretty fucking high. See, now I can do is I can go to a subclass that's a little bit lower. As long as it's 65, I'll be good. I'll get more experience.
Thanks for stopping by.
See, I can go back to... It has to be 65, so let's stick with the 70.
Come by anytime, okay?
That class all the way. Of course, I can bring up to 80 and I'll just get a bunch of materials. I think this is the highest one here is 80. Perfect. Yeah, keep looking over there. I might have found a class I actually like. I never tried this class out that much before. It's no, I always do like the attack classes and that. Are you serious? I have to go through all my fucking stuff. Am I really? I got you. Alright. Okay, dude. Oh, heck, nice. Yeah, he's saying you can use all of your shit again. Hold on, I need There you go, too. I had so many of these. Yeah. Cool.
How you doing?
Give her a bunch of shit.
Welcome.
Okay, so I can get rank 12 on my rank 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this game tries to like just talk about hunters, and then hunters are like, oh, the strongest people now. Well, I'm thinking if I get up a Reaver and that, or Reaver, what the fuck it's called. I think level 7 is big. I'm like what I was saying, man. Dude, I'm always intrigued in how like that biblical taxes are always only have a very heavy change. More jobs for good today. Yeah, I know once they get a better weapon, then things will change dramatically. Like, I just go do it. Like anything else, super Pokemon. It's only gonna be what, level 9? Gives me a level 10, so that gives me everything. So these places don't get me really good. That's why I keep getting level fucking 9s. So I have to go to place 85. Hired up now. Lost Central, here we go. Level 13 is the highest. Oh man, I worked out so hard today. I'm so happy for myself. Dude. Let's bring this a little bit higher. I don't know what time. They were coming at like 7. I'll get there early. Okay. Back. Oh, pee! Fuck! Got this. And I'm getting old. Goddamn thermal massager. This thing is actually extremely fucking good. Goodbye. Yep. When the burn's finally slowly starting to heat it up. Take it some time. Go fuck it. Blister you are. There's so much balance up here. I was just doing shit just for the fucking money because they make money off of stuff. This one kid, he always does like Christian based stuff. I love how fake Christians are. These wannabe Christians out there, sorry to say, you guys are satanic as fuck. I say that out of the kindness of my heart. How much people sit there and use the Bible to make revenue off of it. So I make no revenue off my channel. I'm happy that I don't, because I don't fucking care about it. I don't need all that digging money there. These people are making thousands of dollars a fucking like every other day off their channel. And when is enough is enough? Look, well, I'm helping people. If you help people, then turn off your ad revenue and don't fucking ad revenue anymore. I'm not saying that they don't or do, because I don't know 100%, but I highly doubt if they don't. I truly believe a lot of people ad revenue all the damn time, and they use the word of God to make that money flow keep happening. And you listen to them, and listen to these motherfuckers. Listen to all these people, they always do this shit. Like, if they're making like the one guy's listening, they're making a podcast, and they have a podcast. They're not even that big. They got like 30-something thousand subscribers, which is good, because they make a podcast based upon the interactions that they have, you know, with people and stuff like that. But every single time we have these people that have like millions of subscribers and that, it's not to say they're bad, Nolan. I always have to state that it's nothing about being bad or good. If you do good work, you should get money for it, right? That's just how it should be. If anyone does any type of good work, you should get money for it, whatever it might be. God doesn't want us to not be wealthy. He doesn't want us to sit there and worship other things that the wealthiness comes from. But when I see people use God's words to implicate stuff, and they don't talk about, say certain things that Jesus actually constantly always talks about, like the 5 people that you should never really contact with. First off, the liars, the gossipers, the complainers, the prideful people. And it always leads to all the same stuff. You become a liar. Lazy people as a liar. Complaining people are a liar. People that gossip about, you know, just gossip and make up stuff. It's all about to do with lying. People that are fucking liars, and when I was okay, stay away from them. There's certain forms of lies. Emotional manipulation always seems to happen when people are vulnerable, and that's why they follow Lucifer. They follow Satan. And then try to say, "Oh no, I don't follow Satan." I said, "What do you mean don't follow Satan? You're following other people other than God." And people get mad when you say that. It says, "Well, that's just how it is." Well, how is it satanic? It's just a belief. I said, okay, your belief is what interprets your life. Let me go a little crucial to that. Your belief was what interprets your life, you stupid fuck. Whatever you believe in, that's what you're going to follow. That's what you're going to do. If you believe in taking steroids, you're gonna take fucking steroids like Michael Hearn, and then fucking lie about it. And saying I don't have a heart condition, but I do because you're almost fucking 60, dude, and you got 150 pounds of muscle added to your fucking body. Fat or muscle, your heart still has a problem of pushing blood through all that fucking shit. That's why being natural is a good thing. Like me, as a natural man, I got gigantic fucking arms. I'm a big fucking dude. I look at myself all the time. I got gigantic arms. Shoulders are getting bigger. My chest is getting bigger. My back is getting huge. The back, get really thick in that. No steroids. Maybe a little bit of creatine, but creatine is a more natural thing in your body. And while I'm talking about this, if you see these guys, they're so fucking massive, and they look unorthodox. I mean, I admit that people are more massive than Michael Hearn. Michael Hearn's still like 240 fucking pounds of man meat, and dude's at like 6% body fat. The dude's monsterly fucking huge. Always bench pressing over 500 pounds, over 400 pounds of that. Doing backward shoulder fucking presses with 300 fucking pounds of a Smith machine. Dude, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I don't ever say anyone's bad unless they're fucking actually bad. And most guys want to have that physique. And that's where the problem comes in. You won't. You won't be at least as big as him. You can still build a lot of muscle. But every time that dude talks, he talks like a fucking moron. He never has anything really intelligent the way he talks. It's always very vague. He said, what's the worst workout to do in the gym? He has people tell him this. And he's just like... he goes by the basic exercise that he does. He just watch the lift weight. Do you understand? If you watch people that bodybuild, you'll learn how to build muscle. You're not going to get as big as them. That's what people try to say. No, it's not about getting as big as them. It's about learning how to build muscle altogether. Your genetics is what takes you to your bigness. What God gave you since you were born, what takes you to your bigness. I work out good. I'm seeing the size. And other people might look at it and be like, in my interpret, it's like, oh, you come to the gym all the time, and it's like how you so fucking huge? And then you work out really fucking hard. If you work out hard, you gain hard. If you work hard at work, you enjoy life after work more. It's all about the word hard. Can't fuck a bitch with a soft dick. You gotta have a hard cock to fuck that woman. It's all about being hard. It's all about doing hard things. Women attract the men that do hard work. They don't attract the guys that are pussies and complainers, about not doing stuff. You can complain about things because your interests are, in a form of complaining to a certain extent. Because whatever you like to talk about is a form of complaining. I go to the gym. I lift hard. I go to work. I work hard when it comes down to it. And guess what? People are going to like me more. People like people that work hard. When you sit down and you fucking do your damn job, people like that shit. People are not going to sit there and boo-hoo you and be like, oh wow, I don't like that. No, people are going to love that shit. You're like, wow, you work fucking hard. It's like me going to the gym and that, you know, and I look at other dudes and that. I look at them and I identify myself with them. I say, okay, it's like, how do I look against them? You know, most guys got the big fucking biceps and, you know, they got a little bit of the front tricep and that. And they don't have any of the back tricep. So I look at them and I say, okay, well, you gotta work on your back tricep. You gotta work on your shoulders more. You gotta engage your body in the overall fashion. So what I do is I work out my whole entire body. I don't do interval training. I do like 1, 2, 3 body parts. I do the whole entire damn thing. If my body can handle it, I'm doing it. So yesterday on my day off, I literally was in the gym for 2.5 hours. If not more. I can't say I was working out the whole entire time, no. Sometimes I was sitting there taking my breaks, because you got to. But I'll tell you what, it worked out good. I started off with back. Oh no, I started off with back today. I did back. Not a lot of weight. I only did like 80-something pounds. I was pulling it, but I was really trying to get the muscle to use that. And then I went from that, and I went to leg presses. I hate leg press really because it was basically leg day, but I didn't want to spend all the time on just legs. Because my legs are still average, so I don't need to work on them a lot to get them to be able to grow. I did leg press and that, and I did some calves, and I went back. You know, I did arms. I did my biceps. And I went back, and I did my triceps, and I went to the incline press machine. The sit down one, I did incline press for my chest. And then I went back and I did cable chests, chest flies with the cables. I love that a lot because it's kind of like you can really get that good submission, good stretch in that. And I ended it with I did my hips. I've been starting to do more hips than that. Try and get all that because that's what my problem is. My hips are not engaging a lot. So if you do my hips more, try to build more muscle in my hips. They're really good with that. I went back to the quad curl machine. Quad curl machine activates my legs like fucking crazy. Got a gigantic burn, got a massive pump in my quads and that. And my hamstrings were being used too because the way the weight is that when you pull it back down, your hamstrings always use itself. And it's like, that is the best machine for my quads, is a quad extension. Quad curl is, I love the quad curls. That builds my fucking quads extremely fast. I always get deep fucking burns. And I always get a pump off that shit. I did. I fucking hit that shit as hard as I could. And like I see people in the gym that they do what I call baby workouts. And when you look at them, you never see growth. They come to the gym, it's like little baby growth. But once you get to a certain point, your muscles get to that past the normal stage of growth. You have to work out a lot harder to be able to build it. First time building muscle is fucking easy. Like, it's the easy thing here. All you have to do is lift weights. You don't even have to worry about forms. Make sure the weight's not super fucking heavy when you're killing yourself to actually activate the muscle. And once you get that burn, you're gonna grow. Eat a bunch of food and that, you'll grow. You'll get bigger. Slowly you'll get bigger. How much muscle can you gain? Well, I mean, it depends on how your genetics are. Most times people gain, I would say, a little bit each healing period. Depends on how hard you work out. The more you damage the muscle, if your recovery is good enough, the more the more you gain. Like, should you damage your muscles a ridiculous amount?
We have confirmed a high energy reading in the Cabarrus region and are currently
honestly, I think you should damage your muscles good enough to be able to sit there and actually feel it the next day. That's how I honestly think about that. If you heal the next day, you're doing good.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed a high energy reading in the Caveris region and are currently assessing the situation. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment. This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start. Burst. Success.
He's at level 72, man. I'm gonna run the field.
Hey!
Welcome.
This is an emergency transmission. We have confirmed signs of renewed Dark Falls activity. We are preparing an interception operation. Please prepare to deploy.
The equipment level is 15.
Come again.
Hey!
Yoo-hoo! Thanks for stopping by. Come by anytime, okay?
Put a one in the chat if you go That's so true. The clubbing thing, I love talking about this shit. So basically what it is, pretty simple shit. Women are getting obsolete because the things they used to do that were for fun, no one wants to do anymore. People don't want to sit there and fucking club anymore. No one wants to do this anymore. And women get fucking seriously pissed off over this shit. They are. I've seen a bunch of women go to the club and that. It's just so hilarious, man. So like, the one girl that I work with, that all she wants to do is go to rage. She goes to club and she constantly goes to comps and that. So you do it to that because, well, first off, because you're adrenaline junkie. You're a junkie. Junkie doesn't mean anything to do. You like mass attention, but you can only get it is when you're fucking high as fuck. That's what it comes down to. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're a fucking... If you're a doper, you do that shit because you have to feel something. And you think you can't feel nothing unless you're fucking high as fuck. That's exactly what it is. Like, you can't feel nothing because you don't know how to use it. That's what these girls are always getting fucked in that. That's what these girls are always doing all stuff in that. They say guys do too. Actually, guys don't do nearly as much. Women do way more than guys will ever fucking do. They're not giving fucking anybody fucking cares. As a full grown man in my fucking 30s and that, I'll tell you what. When I see a full-grown woman still acting like a fucking child on that, and they're still doing the whole dating thing. And they're in their 30s and shit. Like I say, one of the girls I worked with, and she always talks about, I go rave and I go coming on. Why the fuck do you go rave? Cause it's fun. I like to dance and be. You like to dance and be fucking retarded. If you're fucking 30, you're not fucking 20. Even if you're 20 yet, why the fuck are you doing that shit in the first place? You ain't got no friends. Hence why you don't have friends then, because no one fucking respects you. So that's the reason why I don't fucking respect your ass. Like the way I see it, I don't respect you either if you're acting that way. You're being that disrespectful, Matt, towards people that you work with sometimes. It ain't all of it, man, but... It's just fucking old. It's understand that you have to grow up. That's the biggest thing. That's why junkies never grow up. They all think that they're fucking young. They all think that they're in their 20s and that when they're like 40s. They always think that, you know, like, yeah, I see that I look younger, but I don't act fucking 20. But yeah, like, when you look at these girls that, they all look so desperate for attention. Like, they try so hard, they dress up, they do all this stuff and that. They're like, is someone gonna give me attention? Am I gonna meet a really hot guy at the fucking club tonight? What you believe in is who you become. So if you believe in dance and shake your fucking ass, you can't do that at a house party. You can sit there and play some music at a house party and that, I mean, why not? There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not to get drunk with a couple friends and that. You go to a massive public place, most likely because you want to. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what it is. That's what I do. I like going to a public gym because I know I'm gonna see hot girls there. I know I'm gonna get that fucking like that one chick that's gonna fucking look at me and be like, "Wow, you're attractive." Oh fuck yeah! But when people don't admit that they want attention, well, first off, you're fucking stupid. That makes no sense. Everybody wants fucking attention, though. Everybody in the world wants attention. Attention is made for us to have. That's why we have it. When you wake up in the morning, that you know, someone might want to think, oh, you know, I don't wear makeup for validation from men. Why do you wear makeup then? For myself. For validation of men. It's for yourself. Who doesn't want attention from a fucking opposite sex? When you go into work and that, you see someone you're attracted to, 100% you're gonna do it. My ex, before we started dating that, dude, she changed the way she looked all the damn time. She changed her makeup around, she changed her lipstick around. She would always do something to try to grab my attention somehow. It never mattered what it was always attention seeking. But yeah, that's like the way that people want to look at it. I don't know what you dress up for attention. You push your titties up to get attention from men. It always looks like that. It's like when girls accidentally purposely bend over and they have their ass in the fucking air. You do it because you want attention. You do it because you want a guy to notice you because you want him to fuck you. That's just simple fact. You want to get your booty cheeks fucking knocked off. Especially when you get older than that. When you get older than that, no, that's what most people tend to think about the most. Is, you know, how many times they want to have sex with people now. And I say to people now, you know, I can agree with they know. I'm right there with you. Who doesn't want to get laid? But when you don't fight against it, is when it gets kind of... And that's what the problem is. Like, it's just like saying, like, okay, like, how many people want to, like, bang, like, a really hot chick they see at the gym and that, or at a place and that, like a waitress or something, someone that's, like, just, you just know that they're hot. Like, I go to this steak and bar and grill or whatever down the street from my house. There's a hostess there. She's very attractive. She got a very fine body and that, you know. She looks really good, you know. Her ass is fat and all that sort of stuff and that. And I look at her and it's just like, that's exactly what we do. As human beings, we're supposed to do that. We're supposed to attract her. When these women say stupid, iconic crap and they lie online, they all want to get fucked. They all want to get fucked. Either get into a relationship and get laid, or just get laid altogether at a certain point in life. That's it. All that bullshit that people want to say about this, that, this. I said, you say all this stuff and that because you're just trying to make up shit. It's just bullshit. You're making up crap, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, just don't even talk. Like, it never matters what you say. Because you just make up shit. Get mad. Get mad. You're gonna get mad anyway, bitch. Like, that's the whole point. Like, I could say this with confidence in that all the women I ever got close to, all they wanted was to get laid. All they wanted to do is get dick. They want to get dick, get eaten out, get the titties sucked in that, get their ass slapped, get play around their butthole. It's just all sexual shit. You want to say, is there anything wrong with that? No, ain't nothing wrong with that. You do what the fuck you want to do. Put your dong in everybody if you want to. And no one's gonna stop you from doing shit. And that's the problem of it is, no one's gonna stop you. Still trying to figure out why I don't have the fucking let's say when I don't have no board. I should fucking have it. I won't have it. Increase attack speed, charge time. Ooh, that's pretty good. Increases casting time, charge, and then uncharge. How do I play it? Technique position with like 100%.
Come by anytime, okay?
I wonder how I learned photons.
Welcome! Come again!
Hey!
Welcome! See you later!
I think I can buy it.
See you later!
Welcome!
Welcome.
Yes, these are like the best weapons you can get. It's so fucking stupid.
Drop in again sometime.
Okay, so I can get these. Like I said, these are better than the ones I have. I need 70 of these. I need a lot of fucking shit. So I can get these things. It's 1 star better than what I already have.
you very much.
Come on in.
Welcome!
Dark Falls repelled. Your efforts are appreciated.
See you later!
Actually, I have to be at the volume of that because maybe it's big, so this close, but maybe it's inside here. I can find
Hey.
Welcome. See ya.
Hi.
I'm just curious.
Drop by anytime. Hello.
Howdy! Bye! Take care. That!
Definitely has for that.
Alrighty then.
I know there's someone I can talk to. But good thing.
Let's do this again.
Well, this person gives me 5 of these cubes points. So
Okay, get going. Let's do this again.
oh, let's go look it up. Yeah, the biggest thing about they don't together yet. Oh man, these fucking stretches, bro. I gotta get up and move. Ah, big fart. Oh, big. Yeah, so one of the biggest things that I've noticed, I know I always say these things over and over again. That without sexuality, you can't have anything to do with like full-on attraction. Like it's hard to attract to someone like when people think it's like, oh, they go, you know, how do you attract someone? No, one, your looks. Your looks matter. Now, on your style of looks matters. So everybody has a different way of looking at people. Like, if I like people that, I'm a big dude. I like looking at girls that are in good shape. If girls are in good shape, they're skinny, they got, you know, tight abs, you know, thick butts and that, you know, it's more of an attractive thing. Because, see, the way I see is that if I'm going to put in the work to exercise, I want my woman to do the same. So when I see women that aren't like that, it, to me, just means that they're fucking lazy. Like, when I see, like, fucking super anorexic girls with no ass, it just means you literally don't do nothing all damn day long. Your muscles kind of represent how active you are to a certain extent. Because you can't keep muscle mass unless you're just active. Like a form of laziness is normally, you could tell by the way they look. Like, I like being active all the damn time. Because I have to be active. I hate when I'm not active. Because when I'm not active, I get bored. That's why I tend to like to walk around and ramble about shit. But like, that's just the name of the game for me, so to speak. Just like I say, when I see other people in that, especially when I see, you know, if I look at someone that, you could just tell. Like my ex was actually really active. She was lazy as fuck when it came down to certain things, but she always liked to move around. She'd always be moving around. You know, if she wasn't moving around, you know, she was, you know, doing something. I don't, because of her body. Body was in really good shape in that. Thick legs, thick butt, all the good stuff in that. And that activeness is what made it, you know, want to walk more. And she'll go out and just fucking look around a fucking store for hours. Just walking around in fucking circles. Looking at stuff in there, you know, do an hour walking around looking at stuff in there. That's what people do. And once you get that body type, where you're just want to be active because you do a lot of lifting in that, you're gonna keep on fucking doing it. You're gonna keep on wanting doing it. But I always look at the lazy type. The ones that sit in their bed all day, they play video games, and they're always entertained by the stuff and that. You know, yeah, I have my moments, everybody does, blah, blah, blah. But when you look at their life, that's like, well, it's like, when do you actually get out of the house? It's like, you gotta be able to promote yourself. If you don't like the way you look, then change it. Like I said, when I see really anorexic women in that, they're anorexic, they're fucking massively fucking skinny in that because of genetics and that. And I try to say it's something else. No, it's just how you are. And like, even men, same way. I see really anorexic fucking men. And sometimes it's genetics, and sometimes it's just, you know, you got a lot of emotional issues in that. But I digress from all that bad intentional stuff I'm trying to not say. You have to be able to sit there and do something with it. That's why there's no fat people in that, you know. When I see someone that's obese and I see someone that's sitting there massively obese, their fucking stomach's hanging out, they got a big ass fucking gut, and they're young, I honestly say emotional distress and you eat your way through it. That's it. People might say, well, there's a thyroid problem. You have a thyroid problem because you're eating too much. You have a hormone deficiency because you don't move enough. That's what it comes down to. Your body produces everything when you stay active. When you see people that are active, they're healthy as fuck. They never get sick as much. Their bodies are meant to move. You have a heart that's meant to pump. It means your heart constantly pumps. Your body has to be moving. That's why your nervous system, that's why you have one. It's meant to be used. It's not meant to not to be used, to sit around. It's meant to be used. So use it. Walk more. Talk more. Be interactive with your body more. Actually work hard to get your heart pumping. As soon as you talk about something, it's always like, oh, an excuse. So anyway, I was at work in that, and one of the ladies I was talking to that, she brought up something random about herself, and I'm like, okay, you know, she was talking about, you know, that she had some type of like, I don't know, surgery done or whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know if I believe her 100%. I take stuff with a grain of salt most of the times. And no, she's talking about, you know, that's why she's weak. She's trying to make up an excuse why she's weak. So we can, oh, because this, and I'm like, you're weak because you're a woman, and you're tiny. You're fucking 5'1". You're very, very tiny looking. That's why you're weak. Why do you want to be thinking that and make up an excuse why I'm not strong? That's because I'm not on steroids. Motherfucker, I lift weights and I'm not on steroids and I'm bigger than half the fucking dudes that I meet. I'm bigger than probably 80% of the people that I fucking meet. You know, I'm top like fucking 15% big fucking dudes and you know where I live at. It's just how it is. You know, are there people bigger than me? Fuck yeah, there's people bigger than me. Does that become the biggest? It's knowing that you're in a style of the region that you're, you know, if you bench press over 300 pounds, you're considered to be stronger than most average human beings. By far. You know, I curl over, you know, 100 pounds. I'm stronger than most human beings. In an average sense. That's all it is. That means that anyone can do it if they want to. Now, how you succeed to be, you know, a completely, you know, top 1% of a human being? Well, you gotta have 1% of strength. As in, you gotta have the most high quality fucking strength ever. Just like this is the 1% of money now. You gotta have the most high quality money. You gotta be a billionaire to be a fucking 1%er. You gotta be able to bench press 500 pounds to be a 1%er when it comes out of the weightlifting community. You gotta be able to deadlift 700-800 pounds to be in the 1%er. That means 1% of the people in the world can do it. Very, very small amount. And that's the activities that people want to get into nowadays. They want to constantly promote them. So what percentage of all human beings in the world now, what percentage are you compared to everybody in the world that's around your age? Compare yourself. See where you lie at. Is it a lifestyle that you want? I mean, most people want to be rich in that, yeah. But it depends. Depends on you, what you want to do. I like a comfortable life. I like an easygoing life. I want to be able to make it hard, so when I come back, I can make it easier. That's how it is. I make my life harder because it's more fun. I lifted really fucking hard today, and I'm learning how to do it even more. I want to be able to pain because it's fun. It's more entertaining to see something grow than it is to see nothing at all. That's where I'm going to. The excuses that motherfuckers make in their life because they don't want to see growth and they get miserable because the growth never fucking comes. Just like my faith. I love that my faith is growing. I love that I'm getting closer to the Trinity. I love that I'm getting closer to, you know, all the things that are happening in life and understanding more about life actually what it is. So it always goes back. Lucifer does not want you to know actual life. He wants you to know bullshit life. So when I see it and how faithful I am in that, I never see someone as faithful as me. When it comes down to like where I'm at, like all the people I meet in that, I never see people that are just they're that faithful. I don't see it. I see people that are halfway faithful in that. They're so entertained by life, which is fine. You can be entertained by stuff in that. But there's some doors that you open up that demons come in and you don't even notice that they're there. So I want to lay down doctor now. You know, she's a liberal. She's a lefty. She's not crazy lefty. No, a little bit, but not like with politics. She's just naturally just upsetting with stuff. But guess what? She does things. You know, I don't know what, but stuff happens. Not the like, crucially, like, I guess dislike this person. It's not about dislike. It's about my faith against other people's faiths, what they believe in. I'm comparing my belief in Jesus compared to people that believe in satanic rituals. They're thinking, oh, it's not satanic. I said, then why am I happier than you? Well, because you got this and that and this, and we live both the same fucking lifestyle. I live with my parents just like you do. If you want to compare our lives and see why my life's better than because I do what I want to do. I don't have any regret on doing it, but it's all about progress. I'm not trying to live in my fucking past. You know how people party and get drunk and get high all the damn time? They're trying to retain their mind to go back in the past. They're not trying to fucking move forward. And Jesus talks about that in the Bible. He says, Lot. How does it have to do with females? Females can never move fucking forward half the time. They're too emotionally claimed to the past. That's why a lot of these women that monkey branch around, they're all doing that because of their past relationship. My ex did it. A lot of other people doing that. They cannot do it. They just can't be with someone. And it's sad. I learned the ugly truth. You know, I wish I would have listened to Jesus a little while ago. I would never been with my ex. I would have wanted to be with her. I try to do the booty call player thing that I can't do it. I don't want to do it. If I want to do it, I do it to myself. I don't want to have someone else do it for me. Because I want to be in a relationship. I can't stand it when I'm not in a relationship and then doing it. But these people just fuck everything, and they have no remorse. Because they're so negative in life. And it's always about how you feel. So when Jesus implicates how you feel matters, it does. Because that's what persuades you in belief. How you feel. When you're on drugs, you feel good on drugs now? Okay, well you're satanic. Now, are you all the way satanic? Like, you know, doing the whole worshiping thing? No. But the idea is to not notice that Lucifer said. To not notice that demons are real. That's what most people do. That's when they bring up aliens, or they bring up like ghosts and shit, and then spirits and that. They're all like, well, they were human. No, they're not. Humans don't. Okay. Let me explain this. Let me explain this in really good detail. God puts this inside of you. You were invented in His image of 3: Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Nothing can take that away from God. Doesn't matter how many demons you have, doesn't matter how Lucifer's in your ass or whatever. He doesn't have the power to take shit. He has no power at all, because the Creator created you, which created Him. So if He created both of us, then He has the power over all of us. So when people say you sell your soul to the devil, you can't sell something that He didn't create. He can't take it. He can manipulate you to get farther away from God. Which is what the selling of the soul is. It's a manipulation. So when I talk to people that don't have any faith, and they struggle with this stuff, and they're older people, I'm like, how do you not know God? Well, I don't believe. But you believe in money. Well, money's real. It is real. So is God. God is real. He's always been real. This is why I don't see him. It's not about seeing him. Jesus was alive. Jesus, they have the image of Jesus on the holy, what it was called, the cloth thing. It really has an image of his face. And what did Jesus say? He said, this is what God looks like. God looks like Jesus. So we already know what he looks like. We already know what God looks like. He walked with us. What else do you need? That's why the whole controversy, you know, with Christ, and that is so controversial. Everybody always say, like, well, he's not the Son of God. That's only one thing that says he's the Son of God is the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible is the only one that states that he's the Son of God. No other Bible states he's the Son of God, so I believe in the Son of God. I believe in the Word of God. It's like in the first verse in John. You know, it talks about the Word. And it's the most important verse in John. It's the first fucking verse. And this is where people start to get dumbstruck because they're not understanding. I'm trying to find this old ass Bible of mine. I think it was John the Baptist that mentioned it. Okay, my hand hurts so bad. Oh man, this shit fucking hurts. Okay, let's go through this shit. There's a lot of... Almost. Yeah, it's supposed to say it. I'm thinking that's probably the new one. Oh, here it is, yeah, right here. St. John. This is like the biggest controversial thing when people actually talk about what this actually means. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, talking about Jesus, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of man. And the light shineth in the dark, and the darkness this is John the Baptist. So the first verse is basically saying, in the beginning was the Word was Christ. Jesus Christ literally is our creator. He's the implication of the Father through Word to create. That's how God works. That's why it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And the Word was God. So knowing that, like, people want to look at it from that perspective, and they're like, well, now I actually know what it means. The Word of God is literally Jesus. Jesus was there since the beginning of time. Jesus was always there. Christ was always creating. The Father spoke, and Jesus created. So the Word is creation. And that when the Father gave domain over to Jesus, then he became our Savior. He became the person, our King. That's why I say it now, and I tell you this, I don't care about politics, I don't care about presidents, I don't care about anybody but Christ, because Christ is the only one that puts people in and takes people out. Christ is the only one that does everything in our world that through authority of the Father. So when everyone wants to say all this bullshit and try to say, like, oh, like the Bible, Jesus talks about tarot cards. Jesus talks about worshiping with seances, the witchcraft stuff and that. All that stuff is telling us the truth about how bad it is. People think, well, let's be like this and no. It's not between Democrat and Republicans. It's between Lucifer and Christ. If you don't want to follow Lucifer, go down that path, many people will. Because it's easier. People that are lazier, people that complain more, people that want to, gossip more, all these things people want to do that Christ talks about to stay away from as people that have faith in him. Some people are born from Lucifer. Yeah, some people are born to sabotage. That's the whole point. Like, some people, like me, Brendan, I was born with the heart of Christ. I always did have it. I always had it. My whole entire life, I had that kind of feeling that I was meant for something. Always. But some people, they don't hear that. Some people fall in, they get born into this world, and they're lost. And they have no idea, and they won't. I used to be like that back 2016. I had my mindset like, oh, that aliens and that, I can't believe this good. But I was so depressed in that because I believed in something that was all demons. I believe in God, absolutely, 100%. If I sway a little bit because the world's gonna do it, I bring myself back to it every single time. And guess what happens when I do it? I feel happier. I don't worry anymore. I don't care about all the negativity anymore. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't care about any of this shit that's happening in the world now because I have no control over it. Why worry about something I have no control over? God told us to not worry about things that he controls. So why should we care? So it's not saying like caring to a certain extent of like, I put my heart out for you, that because you're supposed to be loving and that. Caring as in like, I don't want it to ruin the positive way of my life. So I say I look at people working at so many things. And I always gotta talk about the ladies that work in that because they're a prime example of how not to be in the world that we live in. But then again, their true hearts are a lot different than what their brain's actually projecting. Because your spirit's a lot different than your flesh. People are scared to be part of Team Jesus because it's scary. So why is it scary to be part of God's life? Only thing, the world will reject you. It's not saying everybody will reject you, but the world. My friend says, you know, I love my dad to death for that. But he doesn't believe in it. And I look at him like, for an older person that's been around for a long time now, why don't you believe it? So I believe people use the Bible. Yeah, that's what it is. You see it from a bad perspective because you're negative. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I don't care what all these other people assume of life. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I have to ask you that. Why do you care so much? And you ask him that. And then when you ask them, like, it's like, why don't you want to be happy? What's their happiness have to do with this?
Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Let's do this again.
Later.
And like, we're like having a conversation about all that stuff.
Good work. What do you think? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was saying that it's kind of weird to be, you know.
Hello. You came at just the right... Do you... Fair...
So far, it's been familiar information.
Think about this stuff, man. So why are people like this? And then you start to see it. Damn, people are like this because they've always been like this. Like, once you get reborn, you can't be unreborn. Yes, your life is going to struggle. Yes, you're still going to do things, but you're not going to look at life from that bad perspective that most people look at life at. Like, I can't look at life the same way. I can't. Like, I can't be negative anymore. I don't want to be negative anymore. If I talk about stuff from that, it's because of a critical perspective. People might implicate negativeness with it because you're just negative on the internet. It's like when I criticize people at work and that, they think it's negative. It's like, why is it negative? Because you're criticizing me. It's like, criticizing you because you're doing something. You're doing something that's going to get you fired. So, I'm caring for you. I'm giving you love and respect. Just like I want you to do with me. If I do something wrong, I want to tell them. You get a protein shake. I haven't took a protein shake in a while now. I don't feel like eating again. I took a protein shake.
Well,
That's what you see when people are young and that, and they're born in a family that, you know, is, they follow Christ and that they follow God and that, and their kids are always more faithful, more loving, more caring. Some people are built like that. When they actually have a mom and a father and that, they're built with love and care. But when they have a separation, it tarnishes them. That's why kids act out, because it takes two parents to be able to do it. They say, well, the father can do it by himself and that. Anyone can do it by themselves, but it doesn't mean it's complete. I got a single mom in my work and that. She talks about, you know, it's so hard to raise my kids, and that's because, you know, you're by yourself. That's why it's hard. You're by yourself. That's it. And you're trying to find a father figure to raise your children. And no man's going to take that position besides the one that you had kids with. You know, despite the fact that, you know, if something happened to that guy, like he died or, you know, he left and that, then, you know, okay. You're going to have to take responsibility of it. Of course. But that's just what it is. Ooh, it is windy, 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 windy. Oh, the stars are really bright tonight. Really bright tonight. You're supposed to wind. Man, it's cold. First row. Oh, fuck. Well, fucking cold. Making my hands fucking hurt. I think it's pissed a bit. No, there it is. Yeah, I got a lot of weather moving in. Sure, it's cold outside. A little bit warmer. That's a lot warmer. Ooh, damn. Got chilly on there.
Any scrap. I thought it might be a good idea to share it. Is there anything in particular you would like to know about the Starless?
I'm never done with this game. I think I got bored of it. How many hours did I play this bitch? Only 26 hours. I'm playing card games and shit. Of course. It's a bunch of Japanese people. People are really obsessed with these card game shit. Oh, it's the same person. I'm fucking tired again. Damn. I'm probably gonna go back to bed and crash. I'm just so tired. Oh man. Anyway, I'm getting off of that. You guys have a good one. God bless.